So here we are in Atlanta, Georgia. Fabulous, ghetto fabulous Atlanta, Georgia. Piedmont Park. We're just going to walk around and talk to some people, ask them a few questions, see what their opinions are, you know? I'm a really curious person. That's why I grew these whiskers, because I'm curious like a cat. And I just want to talk to people, and for some reason, generally, people want to talk to people who have a camera. So we're going to walk around a little bit and see what we can scurry up. Here we go. If you could change your name to anything, what would it be?
Cortez.
Cortez. That's pretty hot. Cortez the Killer. You ever heard that song?
No.
It's an interesting song. You might want to look it up. I don't know. It's kind of like a white song, but whatever. Did you vote in the last election?
Yes.
Who'd you vote for?
Obama.
Okay, right on. Why'd you vote for Obama?
I was hoping he would make weed legal.
That's fair enough, man. I would vote for probably somebody who was going to do that too. Why should weed be legal?
Because a friend with weed is a friend indeed.
That's awesome. I love it. That's great. What else should be legal that's not?
Freedom of speech. Like, even though we say we have freedom of speech, we really don't. Like, 'cause people voice out all the time, and I see people get locked up. Like, I mean, not trying to be racist, but like black people, certain things we do say about we voiced by the police, we get locked up all the time for nothing. So we just legalize like just real freedom of speech over the internet and everything, and of course weed.
That's awesome, man. That's a great answer. I agree with that, man. People speak out and share their beliefs and ideas. I think that's what we really need to be doing. If you could see the world your way, you know, what would it look like?
No, there wouldn't be any war. I mean, if you're high, you're not gonna fight anybody. You want to share. I mean, there's always love when you have weed. Change a few rules and about gun laws, because I mean, me personally, I already own a gun, so I don't want to take mine.
Right. I own a couple myself, and I don't want to give them up, you know.
Yes. I mean, it's just like due to the fact that certain events have happened and like other people have messed it up for us, and they're trying to mess it up more by saying, "Oh no, people are getting killed by guns." I have an AR-15. I bought it myself, and I haven't killed anybody. I mean, squirrels, yes, but anything like that, no.
That's awesome. So you're a responsible person. You can take care of yourself. You believe you own yourself?
No, not exactly, because, okay, certain things, like, okay, say if you don't have any money, the government, by you, let's say, you depending on them, you are not, like, you're not free. Because, like, okay, you have to always ask for the government for more money, so they have more control. You have to do what they say. Say, like, you have to take a drug test, submit to all of this. You have to, just special qualification, like Section 8 or something like that. You have to be on that. So, in other words, you have to fit in their category, and to be able to do what you want or get what you need. So the government controls everything.
Yeah. All right, cool. So I'm here with Terrence. Terrence, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm Terrence McDowell, you know, from Atlanta, right here. Me and a friend, we just came through to just chill for a second, catch the cool breeze.
It's a beautiful day, isn't it?
Man, what she was just saying that it was feeling lovely out here.
ATL, baby, A-Town down. Can I get one?
You already know, man. You already know.
That's
You
right.
already know.
That's right, man. That's right. So just a couple of questions, random. Apples or oranges?
Apples,
Trees or flowers?
flowers,
Ovens or stoves?
stove.
Democrat or Republican?
I don't even know now one of those. I can't even choose on that one.
All right. I actually like to hear that. That's cool. Because, you know, of all the questions I asked you, there's so many more options. You know what I mean? You're not limited to two. You don't have to choose an apple or a banana. You can have both.
Okay.
Or you can have a kiwi.
Yeah, kiwis are.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
delicious, aren't
Yeah,
they? I like kiwi. All right, so if you could, like, change Atlanta, just Atlanta, and make it a little bit different, what would you do, personally?
I don't know. I mean, actually, it ain't as bad as it seemed. You know what I mean? I've been here probably most of my whole life, and everything, you know, different parts of the town, you get different attitudes and different ways of life. So, you know, for the most part, I wouldn't even change that.
Cool.
Hope that it get better though.
Yeah, better how, though? Expound on
Better
it.
as far as, I guess, like the jobs, the economy.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And you know, as far as attitudes too. Get them attitudes together. Be all good.
For sure, you know, like, we're capable people, right? You and I, you know, we could work together. We could build something if we needed to do that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, why do we need to wait for permission to do something like that?
hopefully we wouldn't have to wait. Hopefully we just get out there and do it, you know, because, you know, opportunities, they don't always come. Sometimes you have to get out there and get them anyway. So,
Is it better to succeed or fail?
well, either or. It depends on the person who taking it in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you can fail and still succeed to try again, or vice versa. You know what I mean? Be successful and still continue to be successful. You know, or fail another time. Why? Even if you're successful, you might still fall again to try to get yourself back up. But you know, to me now.
Fair enough. I'm asking you. Did you vote in the last election?
Oh no.
Who would you have voted for if you did, do you think?
You know Obama.
Fair enough. Obama, because he's black?
9 times out of 10, just to see a new move, to see what's really, you know what I mean? Is it really gonna be a different, or you know what I mean? Or should they even be compared? You know what I'm talking about? But,
Yeah, absolutely, because, you know, it's a president regardless of the skin color, you know? What is he going to do?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much probably the same that anybody will do, white, black, Mexican, whoever, you know? When you get up there, you got to do it, whatever the job requires, so.
Cool.
You know how that go.
Yeah, for sure. Will you vote in the next election, do you think?
Man, you know what? I haven't voted in now one of them, not one.
I haven't either. Let's get. How about a high five for that? What's your name?
My name is Michelle.
Michelle?
Yeah.
Michelle, you from Atlanta?
From Cleveland, Ohio, but I've been in Atlanta for the last 20 years.
How does it compare to Cleveland?
It's way better. Cleveland is like a ghost town. There's no compare. It's nothing to compare.
So you like Atlanta pretty well?
I love it.
Awesome.
Yes.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that for sure. Have you participated in politics in Atlanta?
No.
Have you voted ever?
No.
Are you proud of that?
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I just never voted. I never thought it really mattered, anyway, because I don't really. God is the president to me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
That's cool. Do you believe you own yourself?
Yeah, I do. I believe I do.
What does that mean to you?
Meaning, owning myself to me, just being myself, free, don't have to worry about nothing but God. I mean, the president is the president, but I don't think he owns me or the world. I do. I believe I own myself.
So does everyone else own themselves then?
I hope so. I hope so. Do you own yourself?
I absolutely 100% do. I think that information, understanding that opens people's eyes huge, and that's like one of the things that I'm pressing for. I'm pressing for like just that simple truth of, hey, you own yourself. You can do whatever you want as long as you don't violate anybody else's ability to own themselves, right? So as long as I don't like steal from you or try to harm you in any way, physically or otherwise, then we have basically a contract. It's called the non-aggression principle. Have you ever heard of it?
No.
So basically what it means is I won't attack you if you don't attack me.
No, okay.
We got a deal?
Wonderful, yes.
All right, but if you do attack me, I do have the right to defend myself, and if I attack you, you have the right to defend yourself. Is that fair?
Fair enough, yes.
Do you think that like everybody in the world could take that like motto and maybe apply it?
I believe so, but some people might not. I believe so, though.
That's cool. What do you think, the majority would agree with that?
Yeah, the majority would.
We should be getting the word out. What do you think?
Yeah, we need to we need to put that on the map and do a what is it called? We need to vote that in.
Yeah, we should just vote that, and then we don't have to vote for people anymore.
Yeah, I think so too.
That's awesome. Well, it's been a pleasure talking to you. Thank you so much for your time.
And go.
And a note for all you activists to get out there, a little bit of encouragement. I've been sitting in the basement. You've been sitting in the basement too long. Get out there and talk to people. You wonder why this world's going to hell in a handbasket. It's because you're on Google all the time and YouTube. And you've got to get out there and talk to people and share ideas with each other and be curious, like generally curious. Talk to people. Talk to girls if you're a boy. Talk to boys if you're a girl. Don't be shy. A lot of us have the same outlook, but we're not talking about it. We need to get together and talk a little bit instead of getting so preachy and negative and talking about how bad the world is. When you actually come out and talk to people, you see like the bright side of things, and you can see maybe a little bit of hope and less despair. Okay, you watch the Twin Towers fall down over and over and over again, and start thinking about how fucked up the world is. It's not going to help to change anything. It's just making more of the same. So get out there and have a good time. Have fun. Activism is not something that should be a pain in the neck. You should be doing who you are instead of trying to fit some preconceived notion about where you stand in the world and the power hierarchy.